All right, welcome. I'd like to talk about the importance of the map in Battlefield 6. So the map's in the bottom left. Got some gameplay footage loaded up. Hope you can see it clear enough. Yeah, just right now I can see. Well, yeah, we can talk about it. Just even pause. It has a lot of information. So I can see like my teammate, Cap Constitution. He is number 1. I'm number 2. Itchy's number 3, and this Santiago guy's number 4. So I can see number 4 is pointed up on the map. You can see like a little arrow coming from them, so I can see where he's looking. Right. Number 1's looking the other way. This is my own POV, and I can see there's the outline of the building that we're in, and there is an empty helicopter symbol. So that's all the information I can get from the map. So let's see as this clip goes. Oh, right. So, yeah, I remember what happened. Itchy said that people dropped on him from the helicopter and killed him. So we're looking for enemies. There's also things that you can tell by the sound. So if you listen to that sound, that little beep, that is a motion sensor. There is there's no motion sensor from our team. I think it would show up on the map if there was. So they have a motion sensor. We got to be careful. All right, here the chopper spin up again. So at least one of their team is occupied by flying. Yes, I'm just gonna keep going over general awareness and what you can get from the screen and the sounds in this game. So so I see my teammate. I see where he's pointing. He's basically pointed to where I'm at. So he can't really. I'm not really sure what he's doing. He looks like he's just hiding, which is cool with me. I'll be the one to peek my stupid head over the ledges and shit. Okay, now we heard the minigun from the helicopter. So now we know that at least 2 players are in the helicopter, and there's 4 players per team. So I'm feeling pretty confident about just still walking around. All right. We've checked the whole floor. We've literally walked around the whole floor. So, I mean, chances are no one's behind us. Of course, somebody could drop from above. I've looked up there, tried to be careful. But now we got our first enemy. Beautiful. Random reacts instantly as soon as I start firing. Beautiful thing to see. Now I can see I have number 4 and number 1 on the same level as me. So both of my teammates are on the same floor as me. So now we have a orange marker right in front of number 1. So that is an enemy that is on the same level as us, because if they were up above or below, they would have an arrow on top of the orange mark. We can see in the kill feed that Captain Constitution just killed that guy with a shotgun.
Got one down.
All right, spot another guy. This time I am going to actually ping on them and spot them. So now you can see on the map that he is below us. You see that arrow pointing down? and we see the chopper empty. So 2 of them are killed, and we see this guy falling down. Now, I just got shot in my back. This guy has just revealed himself on the map because he's shot. So that's why we see that orange marker on the map now. And if I'm looking at my teammates now, I have my number 4 is looking that way, is looking like looking behind me. So he'll be able to engage presumably this guy, and then my number 1 is going around the whole building, and presumably will have his back. So I'm just going to run away.
Sure, parachutes.
Now this is the guy that died earlier, that my teammate did not finish.
Are we getting airstruck?
Now I see my teammate is down. 1 is now pointing back the other way. So that enemy presumably is still around right here.
Did we do this?
I am out. I am almost out of bullets. I want to get this guy's loot. All right, I can see 1 is right on top of my down teammate, so I assume he's reviving him. And the guy that got away, Flacco, has now parachuted down. The building is coming down. You see all that debris. The building is coming down. Now, 3D spot this guy, so I ping on him. So now you can see this guy on live ping, basically. So from my teammates' perspective, if they're well, yeah, they should be close enough. The map should pick them up. Should be able to see this orange dot and see it with an arrow pointing down because this guy is below them. And now they should see another orange dot because this guy just started firing on me, and it should also show below them.
Where are these people?
So my guy that was down earlier is back up. My other teammate has spawned, and the teammate that was alive the whole time doesn't know where anyone's at.
They're on me, guys.
Got another spot down on this guy as he moved. So this guy is now on the map.
I always know where they are.
You do that again.
It is too loud.
Do you see them, Brago?
It's almost guaranteed if you follow me, you will be on the enemy.
Now, the player that I am not on comms with is the first one to drop on my head and revive me.
FYI.
Pro tip. Did you give us orientation? You can't just say B.
I can't while I'm actively fighting and trying to like maneuver.
Alright, I see the guy drop down.
Shit.
Get better, dude.
My random is engaging him. I don't have any bullets.
Bro, I can't reload. This guy is...
Doing my best. My guy kills that guy and then gets killed by the same guy again that's just been running around. And the game's pretty much over because my other teammates are still figuring it out. Now, the building has been coming down for a while now. So this guy is going to die to the building.
Am I falling?
While screaming out, "Am I falling?"
What's happening?
Now, I want to be clear that I'm not suggesting that you should have your eyes glued to the map every single instance. Of course, that's not possible. But I do try to look at it a lot. And as a general rule, I think when you're not, well, yeah, let me, I think this clip, actually, I think this clip illustrates it kind of well. So I have just landed here. So right now I am not looking at my map. I am trying to scan around and look for enemies. And I find one. Actually, there's two. There's one right here as well. But this is the one I focus on because I see him running up the steps. I get the spot down on him. So now you can see him on the map, pinged with an up arrow. So if you weren't scanning yourself and you were just like chilling somewhere, it would be a good time to look at your map. But for me, I'm not looking at my map right now. I'm looking at the enemy and shooting them. Now, on the map now is the symbol for an artillery strike, and I am outside, so I don't want to be outside anymore.
Is something going wrong? Somebody dying? That's not us.
Here is where, okay, I did a circle, I looked around, is anybody in the building with me? Okay, now let me get into the most cover I could possibly play. And now I'm looking at my map. Now I'm looking, is anyone shooting? It's clear so far. Go back to visually scanning, spot another enemy. Get him 3D spotted.
Where? Franco, use your words.
I got hit, so retreating back into cover, hoping this building withstands this airstrike. And now when I'm reloading, I'm looking at the map again. So it's like, if you're not looking around, look at your map. Like if you're mid reload, check your back and the map, because you're not doing anything. Like get your cover, get the reload in, get the map check in. Play small.
North.
All right. Pay attention to your assists as well. Pay attention to, look, I just got an assist, and I can see in the kill feed that it was this guy that killed him. This guy had the angle on the guy I was shooting earlier. That guy's dead. So nothing to call out there. Just that's the last guy. I knew his position. So I don't know where anyone else is at. So I'm just playing small in this building.
All over the place.
It's still kind of loud. Obviously, there's a lot of visual clutter, a lot of noise. So in a situation like this, when you're playing a building, I generally like to slow down so my footsteps aren't so loud, so I can hear their footsteps coming. But it is incredibly noisy right now.
No, the artillery.
Now my teammate gets into a gunfight. I can see that immediately because as soon as this guy shoots, look, he has revealed himself. And because I'm on just a little bit of steps, I can actually know that he is on the ground because the down arrow.
But he's all over.
Kills my teammate. So even if I didn't notice that orange, I would see my teammate down. So I know there's this enemy within sight of my teammate, right?
Right here, east 60. 60 for me, Frank. Go under.
Yeah. See, paying attention to those sounds. You heard that glass break? Yeah. There he is. Now I'm in a spot where I can play cover and pop out on him. Yeah, boy. I'm just better. See what happens when you have good comms is the comm that my teammate just called out. Did I need any comms right there? No. No, I needed no comms. The guy was on the map. It was very obvious where he was at. I like comms. I like comms when we're talking about like how we're gonna play, where we're gonna go. If the guy was playing the counter, I would love to have those comms, like behind the counter, you know, he's laying down behind the counter, something like that. Those comms are nice. But as far as location, I didn't need any comms. He's on the map, and I can see where my teammate's down. Being quiet, listening for any more footsteps coming up. The revive doesn't go off for some reason. And that's the end of the fight. So, yeah, using sound, visuals, you might be used to in an FPS, but the map is huge in Battlefield 6 because of spotting, and because when people shoot, they are revealed on the map unless they're using a suppressor. Yeah, so anytime you're in a fight, somebody's shooting, they're on the map. So pay attention.